What your silver dealer wants to keep a secret. The coin shop is just like every other business, and in the next 3 minutes, we will see how you, the customer, get the raw end of this silver game. While I'm talking, I'm going to crack open this mystery silver slab. Let's do this fast. Let's get this done quick. 3 minutes, and away we go. Your silver dealer is a salesman, period. Yes, I said it. He's not your friend. He's not your old neighbor next door waiting to see your smiling face, throw back a cold one, swap stories of the old days. I know. I'm a big fan of YouTubers interviewing coin dealers. I do it myself. But dealer propaganda espousing the end of our financial institutions and the doomed dollar, that narrative that conveniently supports a desperate need for the product they are selling, that is laughable. And no, there's no secret there. Here's the first part your silver dealer wants to keep a secret. Those of us that have been in the stacking silver game for decades, yes, I'm including myself in this statement. Those of us that started stacking silver when it was dirt cheap and nobody believed in it, we are now sitting on several monster boxes of generic rounds, a large store of wealth, and when I say large, I'm also referring to the amount of space that it consumes. Silver is bulky, and it takes, just ask Mrs. Pound of Gold, it takes up a lot of space. After all this time, after years, decades of stacking, the stretches of long-term performance lag are painful. That is the part your silver dealer doesn't want to talk about. That long-term performance lag, the stretches of months, sometimes years, where the silver price, it remains stagnant. Again, I'm talking about those of us that have been in this game for decades. We're sitting on this hoard, this healthy store of wealth when we all know there are other strong options out there. No, your silver dealer doesn't want to entertain the thought of cashing out a couple of those boxes. Maybe not all of it. But that store of wealth, I'm talking about an easy 50 grand. We could put it to work. We all know, everyone, we've all heard the conservative view that precious metals are a terrible use of money because they're unproductive. Sure, unproductive until we make it productive by swapping it out. Bear with me. Even swapping out 2 monster boxes would afford a solid $20,000. That could be used to remodel our home. It could be used to put in much needed upgrades into our real estate. No, stop. Do not scream at me in the comments. I'm not saying that we should swap out all these monster boxes of silver and use it as a down payment on a house. Those of us that have accumulated several monster boxes of silver, we already own our home. And now some of that silver, it could be swapped out and put into that real estate that we own. It could be used to add on structures into that real estate, increase the property value. I'm not an agent. I'm not a real estate agent. I'm just a regular guy like you, stacking silver. And it's the stretches of long-term performance lag we've experienced throughout 2023. Come on, be honest. Are we truly supposed to be excited to see the spot price rise 98 cents? Who are these YouTubers getting excited about a 98-cent increase? That is long-term performance lag. Let's crack open this mystery silver slab, and then we'll get more into today's topic. While I crack this open, I'm going to tell you about the sponsor of today's video and an interesting offer that they have. Moody's just downgraded the U.S. credit outlook to negative, and the reason was polarization. It's important to truly grasp that the world is afraid not of the size of the national debt, but of the lack of any plan. I need to get the hammer to open this. The lack of any plan or willingness by either party to even address it. It scares the living daylights out of investors, and that means that for the next 5 to 7 years, at the very least, the dollar will lose 4 to 5% per year, which will wipe out 30% of your savings after tax. That's a hell of a debasement, and it means mining stocks are about to finally go on a parabolic spike. Our good friends at wealthresearchgroup.com have kindly put together a report, an exclusive one, detailing exactly why, what, and when. Download it for free at wealthresearchgroup.com/boom. That's wealthresearchgroup.com/boom. The link is in the description below, and there it is. Check it out. That's another Perth Mint high relief for my stack. I love these dragon designs. Really, really cool. The other part your silver dealer wants to keep a secret is that those 5 monster boxes of silver, the premiums paid to accumulate all that silver add up to thousands and thousands of dollars. And it can truly be argued that the price paid for those premiums put a huge dent in the store of wealth we've truly accumulated over these years, over these decades. All this money spent on premiums add up when we're talking about hordes of monster boxes. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to discourage any new stackers out there. Those of you putting aside money to buy rounds and fill up tubes either as savings or preparation for barter, I absolutely support that. I absolutely agree with it. I'm talking about the stacks of monster boxes that are weighing down people like me. Leave me a comment. Let me know if this rings true for you. And hit subscribe. Hit subscribe. Don't miss the next video.